The new accessory, one of the new accessories, Baby Hulk. My man has a fresh cut. Damn. Because, you know, buying all these damn figures early and trying to get them early, I'm already messing this up. Fuck. This is a clean 2-pack. You know what else is clean?
No.
My ass. You know what else is clean? This box art. As I usually say, I'm not a really big fan of boxes because I don't keep the stuff in the box, but I can appreciate nice artwork on a box. Now first off, taking a real quick look at the Logan figure, the base body of this Logan is the same exact one as the previous Logan figure they released. But in this release, he has a brand new head and hat and the trench coat, and both of those completely revamp this figure and make it leaps and bounds better than the previous Old Man Logan figure. The sculpt and paint on this Logan figure is great. All the stitching, the wrinkles, all the cuts and the tears in the trench coat and the hat. It looks really good, and I just love the look of the trench coat. And if you can't tell, it might be really hard to tell on camera right now, but there is actually shading and highlights in the trench coat, which I think is a very nice touch and really brings out some of the sculpt and details on the trench coat. And then real quick, this head sculpt is fantastic. Again, way better than the original Old Man Logan figure. He does have a little bit of a 5 o'clock shadow. The eyes are painted well. There is highlights in the beard. And the hat is not removable. I mean, it is removable, but it's glued in very tight. And I'm pretty sure there's just a big peg hole right in the top of the hat going into the head. And real quick, taking a look at Old Man Hawkeye, I'm pretty sure this is an entirely new sculpt. This whole figure, this new body mold, now has the pinless joints, which is fantastic. It really cleans up the look of the figure and just makes everything look more seamless. The sculpt and paint on Hawkeye here is really great. Most of the paint is clean and well applied, except for this arm. As you can see, there's some paint chipping. For some reason, this whole entire arm is molded in this tan plastic and then was painted over in the flesh color from the bicep all the way down to the wrist. And this head sculpt, I might add, is fantastic, I think. Kind of looks like Zeus to me. I don't know, every time I look at this, it kind of looks like Zeus. But the dynamic sculpting hair looks really good. All the shading and the highlights. This is a really nice head sculpt. Now getting right into the articulation, first we're going to start with Logan. Seeing as how this is a reuse of the old figure, it does have the old neck joint. But even then, you still get fantastic range. His head can look up a lot, can look down very far. You do get a little bit of a tilt, and it does rotate, eventually, all the way around. His arms do go up pretty well. The trench coat does hinder it a little bit, but surprisingly not really that much. His arms sit naturally down to his sides, which is always great. They can go up, back, and around, again, a little bit hindered by the trench coat. You get a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, giving you almost all the range you would need for this. You can crunch forward that much. Can't really lean back too much, again, because of the trench coat, but I don't think you really need him leaning back that much. And the whole torso does rotate 360 degrees. The legs do split about that much. Again, the trench coat does hinder it. I had to crunch him forward a little bit just to get that leg movement. He can kick up actually pretty high. My hand is shaking. Can't really kick back at all. You get a thigh swivel. Double jointed knees. Foot goes up about that much. That's a lot. Goes back down, kind of a lot. It does also rotate. And of course, you got that ankle pivot. As for Hawkeye here, for some reason, he still has that old neck joint. My hands are still shaking. But he can still look up pretty well, even with that beautiful hair sculpt. He can look down. You do get a nice tilt in there. And it does rotate all the way around. His arms go up that high if you really need them to. They sit pretty naturally down to his sides. They go up, back, and around. And what's really good is, bam! Yeah! Butterfly joints. Perfect. And they do get pretty good range. These little straps really don't hinder it that much. Just from a different angle, so you kind of get a better idea of how well those butterfly joints do work. You get a bicep swivel. Get double jointed elbows. The right glove hand goes in and out, and his left hand articulates. Joint's a little stuck. All right, wrist joint is a little stuck on mine, but this hand goes up and down. Torso can crunch forward that much, lean back more than it can crunch forward. It can rotate all the way around. You get that always beautiful spread. The leg can kick up a pretty decent amount. can kick back, but not really. Get a thigh swivel, double jointed knees, good range. You also get a boot swivel.
Wow.
That's right, 2 swivels in the leg. The foot goes up a lot, down a lot, and of course, that ankle pivot. Now, as for accessories, you do get, to me, a pretty good amount for both of these figures. As for Logan, you do get the 2 fists. I'm saying this because these claws are the removable claws, so you do kind of get him with 2 fists. He does have some kind of ugly holes in his hand, but... And the other set of hands you get are these 2 open, grabbing, like he's gonna freaking strangle you hands. No, these hands are really here in the set to hold the new accessory, one of the new accessories, Baby Hulk. But yeah, it's really awesome they included this with this set because Mezco did include one with theirs, and I wish Marvel Legends did. And now we have it. And yeah, this is awesome. The blanket he's wrapped in does have a lot of nice detail, as in the texture of it. My man has a fresh cut. Damn. And the paint on the face looks pretty well done. The eyes are centered, the eyebrows look well done, and his little binky is well done. And it's purple, of course. And the last accessory that comes with this Logan figure is the Old Man Logan head. From the first release of this character, I definitely like the new head a lot better. I don't hate the old head, I still do like that they included it with this set, but the new head is just... it's just better in every way to me. And that's all the accessories for Logan. As for Hawkeye, you get the head that's on them in the package. Again, this is a fantastic head, fantastic sculpt. I really like the dynamic hair, and the paint is very well done on this. And he is included with one other head, and honestly, this head's pretty fire, I'm not gonna lie. I think both of the head sculpts for Hawkeye are actually really good in this set. This one's painted very well. He has those unique glasses. I don't really know what those are called, but he does look pretty badass with them. His hair has a lot of the highlights in it. It looks very well done. It's in a ponytail. And yeah, this is actually a really cool head sculpt. You do get his quiver full of all of his arrows. It's a flat black paint. I kind of wish there were a little more details on this, but this does actually have a lot of nice details on it. It will just be really brought out with added paint. And there's a peg hole on his back, which plugs in, or the quiver plugs into. And the last 2 accessories you get are 2 different bows. One is pretty much just the relaxed bow. This is still plastic. I kind of wish they used a flexible piece for that, like a rubber piece. And I do like having this relaxed bow because you can kind of wrap it around them. To have him kind of holding it like that, which I think is a sick look. And then it's nice to get this bow, the bow that has the arrow held into it like he's about to shoot it. I do kind of wish, again, this was all kind of movable, like a rubber piece, like a rubber string. I do like how they actually painted this to look like a string instead of just leaving it black. That's a plus. And as for extra hands, you get none, unfortunately. You only get the 2 that are on them in the package. The one kind of drawing the bowstring, and then the one to hold the bow. And honestly, that's kind of really all you need with this character. And for real quick size comparisons, here he is next to the newly released movie Venom and Carnage, reviews in the description below, and the Marvel Legends Avengers game Captain America. And yeah, these 2 figures go great with all the other Marvel Legends, as you would expect. Overall, I highly recommend this pack. Both of these figures are really great. The Hawkeye, as far as I know, is an all-new sculpt. He has the new pinless joints. The Old Man Logan is a reuse of the previous Old Man Logan, but you get a brand new head, brand new hat, and a trench coat. And Baby Hulk, and all that together makes the Old Man Logan pretty much an entirely new figure. And in my opinion, makes it much superior to the original Old Man Logan. Both of these figures have fantastic sculpt, paint, details. They have a good amount of accessories for each. For 49 bucks, this is a really good pack. I'm going to be trying something new. I'm going to be leaving an Amazon affiliate link down in the description below. Purchasing through that link will help me out because I will be getting a small percentage of the sale, putting a little bit more money into my pocket and being able to buy more and more figures and do more and more stuff on the channel. Because, you know, buying all these damn figures early and trying to get them early, I'm already messing this up. Trying to get all these figures when they come out and trying to get these figures early, just like the Venom and the Carnage, it adds up. And I want to review so much stuff on the channel, I can't. If you guys want to see more pictures of this 2-pack or get an early look at some of the figures I will be reviewing on this channel, be sure to follow my Instagram account. I'll be leaving a link down in the description below. If you enjoyed watching this, give the video one of these. And if you feel like supporting me and you want to see more and more figure reviews back on the channel, more giveaways in the future, etc., be sure to hit that big red subscribe button down below. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys are having a great and fantastic day as always. Take care, and I'll catch you guys in the next video, where we're checking out my boy Peely. Yeah, take care, guys. Peace.